One chief pale. Any other? Mara ya kwanza. Hakuna lady moja? Uzuri ya hapa kwa sababu ya baridi program itasonga haraka sana. Endelea. So is there one? Yeah, there's only one there. Pasi mama. Then the three of you. Hawa ndio sasa regional commissioner alitaka kuchuna. 2 minutes. Proceed.
Okay, thank you, sir. All protocols observed. I'm Kariuki Patrick from Riverside Sub-location, just next to Laikipia. Iko kitu moja tumesahau kama chiefs. Nyandarua na watu wengi wameongea hapo mbele, mambo ya baridi. When we talk about the hardship, Nyandarua should be as a hardship area because watu wengi hapa wako na shinda sana ya magonjwa ya baridi. Na kwa hivyo wasilisahau, if only you include this county as a hardship area, we shall thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm Margaret Wamboi Karanja, Senior Chief, Gatod Location in Wajoi Sub-County. On behalf of the chiefs and the assistant chiefs in this hall, Bwana CS, today was extremely cold. We shivered. We looked for something to drink. There wasn't. It's not only today or days. Bwana CS, Nyandarua should be a risk place, so we need some risk allowance to be visiting the hospital for pneumonia. And Bwana CS, when there are problems in our jurisdictions, we have problems with social people, social life, we interfere with these people during raids and what have you. Most of the times, askaris wanaenda transfer. We are left behind without even therapy. We stress a lot. Some of us even go hang themselves. So we need therapy, we need counseling, we need people to come close to us, and by so doing, work will be well done. I remember, and if I recommend our president, he gave our Harambee Stars a lot of money. And they were able to push and win their match. If you're also part at the back, sir, will you do others? Thank you.
Ya mwisho pale. Na nyinyi hamkusema mambo ya raia, mmesema yenu peke yenu. Yeah? Kwani nyinyi mnasimamia nani huko? Na nani atapatia hawa hardship allowance? I proceed. I wanted to hear also from you chiefs progress kwa mambo ya pombe, progress kwa mambo ya femicide, homicide, mambo yenye inahusikana na alcohol abuse and so forth. Niseme tu yenu peke yenu.
Our chief guest, Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration, I'm riding on all protocol established. My name is Shadrach Murage Mwangi, Senior Chief 1 in Gadanje location, Gadanje Division, Gadanje Sub-County, in Oljoro constituency. Sir, I want to, first of all, I'm the chairman of the Welfare National Chiefs Forum Nyandarua chapter, and it would be very wrong for me to go home and not introduce my team. Very fast, my team, stand up and salute. Thank you very much. Some of the members of my team are the ones who are presenting our case there. So I want to tell you this because this is very important for the chiefs and the entire Ngao leadership. I want to say this, that we have caliber of people, of officers that are in position and working in this county, and that they hold various positions, and that is why that have been given or bestowed this position of a chief, of the chairman of the chiefs, to say that I have been declared as the best administration section with the established 5,000. A tree nursery with over 5,000 tree seedlings, in line with His Excellency the President clarion call of planting 15 billion trees by the year 2032. Hiyo nursery nimeanza kwa sababu iko pale kwa ofisi yangu, na nimeanza kwa sababu ya wananchi wetu. Wakati tunafika wakupanda miti, wananchi wanakuja pale, wanachukua miti na wanaenda kupanda katika mashamba yao, ndiposa tuweze kufikisha malengo ya rais ya bilioni 15. Sir, I've also been recognized by Food Agriculture Organization of the United Nations as the best administrator in enhancement of food security in the whole of Joro constituency. And this and other chief who are here have the same caliber. Kwa hivyo hata kama watapata nafasi ya kuongea, tuko na officers kama hao. Nikimalizia nataka kusema hivi sasa. Kwa mambo ya principal chiefs, nashukuru sana kwa ile jukwaa la usalama umeenda. Umesema kutakuwa na principal chief wawili katika kila county. Na hapa kwetu Nyandarua, ule ambaye aliweza kuretire, na kwa sasa hivi hatuna principal chief. Kwa hivyo tungeomba kwamba wakati unaangalia hayo maneno uweze kutuangalia. Mwisho saa mambo ya GBV ni kwamba kama county tumekuwa na hata county commissioner wetu ametupeleka some of the seminars, kwa sababu mambo ya GBV katika county kweli iko hali ya juu. Na unapata ya kwamba ni mizozo ambayo inatokea kule nyumbani, bibi na bwana pengine wanapigana, ama baba wanapigana na vijana, na mengi yanatokea kwa sababu ya mashamba. Na kwa hivyo tungeomba kama serikali na kupitia kwa county commissioner wetu na DCC wetu, tuwe na zile seminars na tuweze kuita wale wananchi pale, ndiposa tuweze kuaddress hiyo issue ya GBV. Na wananchi wetu
wind up.
Wananchi wetu pia tunashukuru kwa sababu ya kusupport serikali kule mashinani. Katika baraza zetu wananchi wameweza kutusupport sana kwa kuweza kuleta malengo yao kule kwetu na kuweza kuyapitisha juu, na ndiposa iweze kukufikia. Asante sana na Mungu akubariki.
Asante sana Chief, I wish wengi wangeongea namna hiyo. Thank you so much. Nataka kuomba wengine wafuatao wakuja hapa. Jonas Savimbi, ACC, and ACC Judith Atieno Onyango. Sasa nyinyi dakika ni 2. Stick to the point ndio tusonge mbele. Thank you so much. Savimbi, tuanze na wewe.
Asante sana sir. Our honorable CS, all leaders present. My name is Jonas Savimbi. I'm the ACC Mawingu Division in Nyandarua Central Sub-County. Sir, on behalf of all ACC in Nyandarua County, we welcome you to this beautiful county. Sir, I have only 3 points, and I'll go straight to the point. Number 1, sir, is about the promotion of the ACC. The ACC, we really appreciate our CS for initiating the trainings that led to our promotion. May God bless you, sir. On that point, sir, there is also another group of ACCs called the 2021 cohort. They are here, and there are so many. Kindly, sir, we know the other group point there. There is a vacant job group. Sisi tunaomba tusukume hapo, tujaze hapo isikuwe na nafasi. Kwa sababu our promotion, kindly consider us on that. Another one, sir, is about hardship allowance. Sir, hapa Nyandarua ni baridi sana, especially for the officers who are coming outside the Nyandarua County. Hapa sasa kuna kitu moja lazima ofisa akuwe nayo kwa nyumba. Inaitwa heater. Na hii heater ukiingia kwa nyumba unawasha. Ukitoka kwa nyumba unabeba kupeleka ofisi. Na inamaanisha saa ile bili ya stima tunalipa ni mingi hata kushinda rent ya nyumba. Kwa sababu stima utatumia sana. Therefore, we kindly request that this county be gazetted as hardship area. Is the mobility for the SECs. Sasa sisi SECs hatuna magari. Tunaomba, if we can get a for the SEC, it will help us in service delivery. Saa ya mwisho na hii ni ya kukumbusha, wakati tulikuwa Kenya, ili kwamba anataka kukutana na SECs wote pale State House. Kumbusha rais ya kwamba tuko tayari, uniform iko tayari, tunaongoja tu tukuje saa. Thank you, sir.
Okay, asante sana Savimbi. Karibu sana Judy. Huyu amechukua less than 2 minutes. Asante sana.
To the CS, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Judith Onyango. I'm the SEC Magumu Division. For giving us this platform to be able to share issues on security and on work. I was employed in 2015 and I've never attended such a forum, almost 10 years into this job. My first point is on the issue of licensing of bars. We've experienced a major challenge, which is done by the county. I'm glad the governor is here. In most cases, the sub-county admins have always insisted that the county government needs revenue. Even after the Wananchi giving the reasons why they don't need a particular bar in a particular place, they will go ahead and issue the licenses, claiming that the county government needs revenue. So kindly look into that. Also, we deal with land issues, and in Nyandarua County, we cannot address those issues because the land registrar is in Nyahururu. So can we have a land registrar here so that we don't have people moving from Magumu. Magumu is near flyover, coming all the way to Nyahururu. You can imagine the amount of money that person spends. When you go to our issues, sir, we are thankful that over 1,000 ACCs managed to attend the Diploma in Public Administration course at Kenya School of Government, but there are a few officers that were left behind, slightly, I think around 150. Kindly, sir, we ask that they be considered for the training so that they may not be left out in the promotions. Even as you consider that, sir, there are also other promotional courses that we request, like a senior management course, that we request that as ACCs we are able to undergo. And finally, on the issues of, there's one issue on transfers. Be done at the beginning. Most of us are parents, and it's one when maybe you transfer your child to a new school in January, and then when it gets to March, you are transferred, and now you have to that the transfers be done at the end of the year so that officers can plan effectively. We also ask that health concerns be considered. There are officers that we ask that when they approach the offices, the respective offices, they be listened to. And finally, we ask that you kindly enhance, if possible, the AIEs so that it can aid us in operation. And we also ask that we have AOs and ACC ones that are in the headquarters. We pray that, we ask that if they can get some airtime to help them in running their offices, we'll really be grateful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure ACCs were covered, unless it is really a burning issue. I don't want to assume nimewafungia nje. The ones who are remaining on the crowd, on the who have not spoken. Kuna mtu, any of you ACC? Thank you very much. Proceed to the OCSs.
Thank you so much, sir. And now it is the turn of the National Police Service. I'm calling upon Sebastian Mwika, who is the OCS Daragwa. Then Ferris Nderitu, stationed at Orkarao, should be here.
Our CS, Interior and Coordination of National Government, or other senior leaders and government leaders, good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you, sir. Let me say that we are humbled as Nyandaruans to have you here today, and more so, sir, for your initiative to bring this platform. For the many years that I have served in this service, approximately 34 years, this is an historic, where we have an arena to air our issues to the service of the Mwananchi. Thank you very much, sir. I will be very brief on my issues relating as I stand in for OCSs within our county. And to start with this, sir, I want to start with the housing of our police officers. I know this one has been sent by our predecessors. Sile county ulipitia, najua haya maneno umeelezwa. Saa kazi ya polisi ni 24 hours. Mimi nalanga dakika simu yangu ikiwa kwa masikio hapa. Ikiwa kwa masikio hapa tu napigiwa na wananchi, kwa sababu tukienda katika mkutano kama hii ya wananchi tunaambiwa ya kwamba OCS mpeana namba yenu ya simu. Tunapeana. So usiku saa 8 unasikia kuna mwisi ya kuku. So ukapambana na wale watu. So saa ikakuja government policy the public. Kwa hivyo tunaomba tukiamuka sisi kama OCS mpaka upate ile askari ambaye utaweza amuka twende. So askari kitambo uende kuamsha yule ambaye ako kwa plot huko na yule mwingine imekuwa ngumu. So tunaomba saa askari wetu wakae karibu na mimi Andrich. Mimi nikiamuka tu kama OCS, kama siku nyingine niliamuka saa 9 usiku nikiwa naenda kufuatana na mbuzi ya mtu, nipate askari watatu, panda kwa Land Cruiser, maana umenibariki na Land Cruiser, panda kwa Land Cruiser tuende kasi. Hiyo naomba tu saa, hata kama ni hiyo allowance nayo usitu tutalipa naye, lakini askari yetu wakae Andrich. Chukua tuelekee kazi kusaidia wananchi. Hapo tu sisi kama OCS sasa tukua katika hiyo manyumba, we are getting so many complaints ya the landlords. Askari amekataa kulipa nyumba yangu sijui nini. Sasa hiyo nayo unashindwa utaondo namna gani? Lakini wakikaa pale ni kwa payslip inakatwa. So Alafu tena unaona ile kitu ilikuwa hapa nyuma yetu saa hii ile sitaki kutaja. Ilikuwa ya kwamba wakati wananchi wamekasirika wanaenda mahali askari wanaishi. Alafu wanasema hata hii nguo tunaweza kufanya, wanafanya vitu mingi kwa askari. Alafu tukae pamoja. Alafu saa kitu kingine ninataka kushukuru being born out of this jukwaa la usalama. Niko hapa tu kwa hiyo bracket ya mimi na nakushukuru wewe. Hapo hiyo miaka ulitaja hiyo, mimi niko hapo. Tukua katika hiyo training and promotions. Askari yetu wale ambaye tunaongoza. Ukisikia seminars, trainings and what have you. Na other na wakubwa wetu hawa ni asisi, lakini wale watu vifaa ya kazi ile causes za kuwa promote, kuwa motivate aende hiyo tu causes, ndiye akikuja anakuja akiwa wako mbunge wanaendelea kuchambua sheria. So ile wanachambua tu kuwa wameelekezwa katika ile hizo sheria mpya zimekuja na tunaweza kupata njia ya kusienforce zaidi. Hapana cheka. Finally niongee tu. Ulisema tutaja maneno ya wananchi wetu wale ambaye tunahudumia. Tungeomba, there are some of our stations zile ambazo like now my area of jurisdiction, I come from Nyandarua station which is within Nyandarua sub-county. That is, I walk huko area ya Nyeri huko. So ikiangaliwa hii mipaka tunaweza kupata posti zingine ziwekwe karibu. Wananchi yule anatumia around 500 or 600 anaweza pata huduma karibu saa. Otherwise, thank you.
Unajua Mr. Mwika, nilikuwa nimekuongezea dakika ukasema
Our chief guest, CS wananchi watukufu na wenzangu, good afternoon. So my name is Phyllis Wairimu. I've been asked to address by my colleagues a few issues that are affecting us where we work. Some, but they said, say it anyway. Inaweza semekana nyinyi mkusema. First issue that they will pray that it be addressed is the issue of the newly gazetted stations that are not able to operate fully kwa sababu hawana vifaa za kazi. Most of them don't have vehicles, and the officers have prayed wapewe AIE so that they can deal with administrative issues. Our second item is mobility. I know you've had issues of motor vehicles, but I specifically want to highlight what we are facing as Nyandarua County. We have 23 police stations, and we have only 8 motor vehicles. 2 are not functional, so you only have 6. And it's really giving us a lot of challenge because we cannot serve this the way we're supposed to serve them. My station has 8 posts that are served by only one motor vehicle that mimi ndio niko nayo. And it's becoming very, very difficult for me to operate. So, sir, we pray that you look into that. We also want to that have been brought from the headquarters, which are not in. Inabidi sasa kama mama nigawe socks moja, kabuti moja, sweater moja. Nyandarua vile imesemekana ni mahali ya baridi. Na hii uniform yetu ya kawaida ile inatumika na mtu mwenye amefanya mahali nyingine kwa baridi. And unapata officers wetu, they've been forced to go and borrow items, buy items from the market because wana baridi hii nguo yetu that are suitable for the weather here. Shoes that probably are padded, Marvins that buti yenye iko na nini kidogo, warmer clothes for this weather, so that we become wawache kuumia. Morning collapse, and I checked on the weather patterns, it's like 700 degrees, and it's really not even fair for the people who are working outside. They also asked me to highlight the issue of utility bills, electricity bills and water, and meals prisoners. That officers are facing challenges when wale watu wanata supply na chakula, when their payments delay, they come to us. They assume it's the OCS who's not pushing for the payments. So they act that if they're paid in time, so that they don't tusiwe na vita na wenye wanatu supply. There's the issue of stationaries, pia ni issue kubwa. When most of us are forced to, when you don't get enough, wakubwa wetu wanapata kidogo, na saa zingine you're tempted to think, if I go to Nairobi, nitapata mingi kidogo. And have these stationaries brought to nearer to us, even or the county level, where we access them more easily. We'll appreciate that. The issue of health, because as officers, so our officers, when they are admitted into hospitals, na imekuwa ngumu to establish what protocols to follow, they will call us. What's supposed to be done exactly, so that when they go to hospital and they are sick, wasiwekwe wakingojea. So we what their rights are. Sisi na wananchi hatuna shida. We are serving them, they give us information. On the issue of motor vehicles, wako na motorbikes. Na kwa sababu barabara zetu saa zingine si accessible na magari, we wouldn't mind having a few motorcycles. You can easily say thank you.
Thank you so much, our two OCSs, Sebastian and Phyllis. And now it is your turn, the base commander for, I think, Orokarau, Eric Komachi.
Thank you for this opportunity. The CS Interior, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, other government officials, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. I'm standing here as the base commander of Kalau and the acting CTO, Nyandarua County. So first of all, we have to tell you thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to air out our challenges and grievances so that we may be able to serve this mwananchi well. Before I tell you the challenges, I want to start by telling you that the people of Nyandarua are very good people. I've worked here for a while now. And especially, we've been teamed up with the county government. We've worked with them so far. And for the last 2 years, we've been having trainings with the drivers from the county government. We even issued them with certificates. And they are working very hard, and they're working very well nowadays. And again, I want to take this opportunity to tell you that the menace that we see in other towns of the border people in Nyandarua, it's no longer there. These people are very organized. We talk to them, and then we work very well with them. Hatujai kuwa na shida na wao. But now when it comes to the challenges, we've been following you wherever you've been going, talking about when the other base commanders and CTOs talking about the challenges they are facing, they are similar to ours. But that says we remind them even if they know. So you might be knowing them, but we better remind you, sir. Nyandarua County is mobility. You can imagine the whole of Nyandarua County, hatuna gari hata moja ya traffic. Not even one. And again, I better give you a challenge, and then I give you a solution. It's good. I can give you a solution. For example, if we get like 2 or 3 motor vehicles in Nyandarua County that belong to traffic, because we have 6 bases, and these 6 bases, they are not spread too wide. For example, if Olkalau gets a motor vehicle, it be able to serve people of Olkalau and Oljororok. That's one motor vehicle. Then we go to the other side of North Kinangop to serve Kinangop and Kipipiri. Because there are no many accidents around here, if, for example, today I have this vehicle, I can give it to Oljororok. So there's no given time whereby when I'm engaged in an accident, Oljororok is also engaged. So we can be able to share like that mpaka tusaidia wananchi. Otherwise, they have told me to tell you, umesimama na sisi, we've seen your hand kwa hii kazi ya polisi, saizi we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We are so happy you've recognized what we do, and we are so happy we are here to assist the wananchi. Otherwise, thank you very much and welcome to Nyandarua.
Any OCS who still wants to say something? Before any OCS, there is one. Any other? There's only one OCS.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Inspector Leonard Omuse Juma, the Deputy OCS, Haraka Police Station in South Kinangop. There are only 2 things which I think is necessary for me to add. One is about deployment. Sir, in this county, one of the biggest crime here is stock theft. And in one instance or another, wananchi have been complaining about that maybe some police officers have been accomplices to the stock theft. We have a problem here of whereby we have officers who have really overstayed here, and we really request that they be redeployed to other areas. And on the same issue of redeployment, we have officers, especially NCOs, who are transferred to come here, but they don't report. So at the station level, we have a big problem because we have OCS working at the station as the OCS, Deputy OCS, OC Crime, the Sergeant in charge of Amari. We have a problem with the stations. Then on the posts that are far end, that cover other counties like Nakuru and Kiambu, we have posts that the only junior officers are there. We don't have NCOs manning those posts. So it becomes a problem to OCS to man those posts. Secondly, I thank that the governor is here. In this county, we have a problem with gender-based violence. And we really request, if it's possible, a rescue center can be constructed because we have parents who abandon their children. So when they're taken to stations, there's a problem because OCS cannot take the children because they don't have child protection unit. So we really request that if it's possible, let rescue centers be constructed in this county. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I think I'm well guided by our CS. The governor has been gracious enough for those, I think, 1 or 2 hours. And now I request that we wait so that akuja tuongeleshe ndio tumulirize. Where can you Agusha? Karibu.
Our CS Interior, DIG, all the DCCs, ACC chiefs, assistant chiefs, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. I never thought there could be such a meeting, because me, I knew of the other one, where you are only told. But you are very lucky that today, this is very good. So, on behalf of the people of Nyandarua, CS, I want to appreciate this forum, because I know when these people speak out their hearts, from there, and our people are going to enjoy services from our government. So kindly, I want to request you that you continue giving this opportunity to our chiefs and everyone to speak out. This is going to really help. I want to appreciate what I've heard here this morning, and I want to endorse most of the things that our people are saying. Our funerals, you will never fail to find assistant chiefs in full uniform. Whenever there is even to the smallest function, they are always there. In fact, I was telling my ward administrators and sub-county administrators to emulate what the national government is doing. At least hapo mmetushinda kidogo, si ndio? So kindly continue that way. Sometimes even we use them. Like one assistant chief was talking about registration of farmers. In fact, the way that our constitution is, we have the president up there. You have the minister of education or CS agriculture up there. So that means agriculture, whatever happens in agriculture, it is both in the county and at the national level. It's all our work. I want to maybe answer or comment about the person who talked about fertilizer. Yes, fertilizer, with the support of the national government, the fertilizer is brought around here. What we are doing as a county, we are encouraging that every ward to have a cooperative, and not just a cooperative, but that cooperative should also have the facilities, the infrastructure where the fertilizer can be kept. We are encouraging our cooperatives to build stores, and once that is done, every ward is going to receive their fertilizer at that far end. So that is work in progress, and we are going to achieve that. Issues to do with alcohol, and I want to appreciate little correction there. CS was the first to register issues to do with, which is now being used as a sample for all the other counties in this country. In fact, we decided to delegate this responsibility so that with the national government. We have the sub-county committees which are co-shared sub-county administrator. At the county level, we co-chair issues to do with that. So, I want to dispute that we are licensing. We do what we are advised by the teams down there which are co-chaired between the DC In fact, this year, all those bars that were zoned off a bar has been opened and it's not serving wananchi, kindly report that one to the DCC. People or to do things unnecessarily. And the last thing is about the request of a rescue center. The whole of this county we don't have. And the OCS who was there reported to me the other day. Institution at Demi, they are already looking at it. National government. So CS, we welcome you here. And a rehab, yeah. Those ones go together. What is happening as for the rehab, JM Hospital, which we are being supported by the president to construct. We said, once we finish the new building, part of the old building, we shall convert a section into a rehab. So it's already. I took by then you were CS youth. We took you to a stadium, you looked at it. By the national government, the president is helping us, and therefore very soon we are going to have been working well, very well with the security team. In fact, we have scheduled meetings so that we exchange here, which is serving us very well. There are some things which are not there, which we would want added there. Number at Ijinia. This county is very expansive, and as some of them are saying, coming all the affordable houses, let us have the Bomayangu services, let us have the COOPS services where our check their registration at admission in the university. Let us also have help services in our Huduma Center. Yeah? And so that we get to understand what EACC of our people, our workers, our business community, so that we can do well. The other thing is the registration. We are happy today we attended this registration, is moving on well. We were worried, but from what we have seen today, we have seen that our young men and women are going to be registered, they are going to have the IDs, and this is very, very, very good. They have talked about the police vehicles, I don't want to repeat. About offices, I can only add about accommodation. Senior officers here, some of them are still living in Nyahururu. So when we have issues here at night, to get them, to bring them around so that we can handle issues, so accommodations can also be looked into. They have talked about animal theft, and I was happy with the OCS who say that some people need to go. There are some fellows who have been here, and the menace of the animal theft has been taking place, and some people are there, and I'm happy that that OCS has said, if somebody cannot serve Nyandarua well, then this person, let her try somewhere else, so that Nyandarua people can continue. In fact, CS, we lost pipes in North Kinangop, worth, I don't know, over 10 million. Pipes, they were being removed from the soil, they were being sold, and I'm very sure there are some officers who are there. That is not a very good representation of the government when pipes are stolen and they are taken, and then our people are left without water. About the M hospital, we thank the president. We handed over to the new contractor. I'm very sure things are moving on well. About Nyandarua University, we are happy. We are very happy. If there is one gift that the president gave this county, is about that university. I have already asked my fellow politicians, kindly, keep off the politics of Nyandarua University. Let the university begin as planned. That land is very small for university. It's only 100 acres. So when I hear somebody saying that they want again to cut some portion proper, kindly would want that the whole of that land, 100 acres, be dedicated for the university, and the president and the ministry helps us to start the university soonest possible. If it is January, the people of Nyandarua will be very happy. In fact, we will be waiting for the president to come and pronounce that the university has started and that land is for university, and we request, now that we are doing Bachelor of Science Agriculture, Bachelor of Science Agribusiness, Bachelor of Science Sports, let the ministry support us in having the playgrounds, the laboratories, the whatever, those infrastructure. But as for the accommodation, these people are saying, let the people of this place be allowed to provide accommodation and food so that they can also grow. About subdivisions, I don't want to repeat. You have an issue of electricity. Morungaro area stayed for 3 weeks without electricity. In fact, there was a protest the other day. So Kenya Power should be quick to, because a whole sub-county without electricity for 2 weeks is not fair. So that is something that they need to. It's a human wildlife conflict. We have a serious conflict here. We have a lake called Lake Orbrozat, and the hippopotamus are not. They get into farms, they destroy the farmers, crops, maize, and all that. The wildlife people to take it up because wananchi are very annoyed. Wananchi wamekasirika sana kwa sababu ya wanyama kukula vyakula vyao. Sisi tunahitaji hao wanyama na pia tunahitaji watoto wetu wapate vitu. Tuangaliliwe sana. CS, kuna kitu inaitwa Orokarao Kware hapa. Kuna Kware iko hapa Orokarao. Hii Kware tangu enzi ya mababu zetu ilikuwa ni mali ya wananchi wa hapa, na walikuwa wakifanya biashara zao hapo kila siku. Na mimi nasema hii kwa sababu tuko kwa mkutano ya security. Ile kitu inaweza sababisha na waziri wa mashamba anaitwa Alice. Hii Kware huko usiku wakajikatia wakatafuta mataito. Tumeweka task force na nitakupatia ripoti hiyo task force uende naye. Wananchi wamesema wanaamua hii Kware ni mali yao, warudishiwe, wafanye biashara. Hapa CS ndio usikanyange matope. Na Kware tumekatazwa tusiingie huko. Watu wamekimbia kotini, tumekatazwa kuingia huko. Tusaidiwe hapo. Tunasikia sasa wanaanza kuiba, wanaanza kujinyonga kwa sababu ya kukosa pesa, sababu mahali walikuwa wanatafuta pesa imechukuliwa. Na tulikuwa na shida hapa wakati ya ile ya Gen Z protest. Nafikiri Nyandarua ndio ilipata shida tukapoteza maofisi, tukapoteza library, tukapoteza mali nyingi sana. CS nilikuandikia barua, nafikiri iko kwa ofisi yako hapo, nikiomba katika ile emergency ama special program, kama unaweza tusaidia kidogo tuweze kurudisha angarau ofisi kidogo, kama ile ya ofisi yako ya ID ilichomeka, ile yangu ya education ilichomeka, library ilichomeka. Kwa hivyo hiyo tunaomba, na pia tukiomba kwamba wale ambao wanafanya investigation hii ya wale ambao waliharibu mali hiyo, tafadhali wakamilishe, kwa sababu tungependa kujua ni akina nani walifanya hiyo, ili sheria ichukue mkondo wake. Mimi nataka tu nikwamie hapo, na nishukuru wale watu wetu wote wanatoa roho kuja. Ongeeni yote, ingawa leo ni kama mmesahau mimi ni governor. Mnakumbuka tu CS, na ni vizuri mkumbuke hata mimi niko hapa. CS ataenda leo, tutabaki na nyinyi. Sasa lazima CS akija tunakumbuka ni mgeni wetu, yule mgeni wa heshima, lakini governor pia hako, si ndio? Sababu tutabaki na nyinyi. Asanteni kwa kazi mzuri mnafanya mashinani. Muendelee kusaidia wananchi wetu. God bless you.
Haya, pigia makofi governor. Haya, tumeshukuru wa mama, lakini leo ni security. Pole pole. Unaona hawa machiefs wanapiga makofi kwa roho. Nimeshukuru sana governor. We will release you all the things you have said. I will respond to them baadaye. Utapata habari vile tutakuwa tumekubaliana na kujadiliana hapa. We allowed the governor to go because he had another program, and we want to thank him because he came to welcome us, and we have had a very good working relationship with the governor. So asanteni sana, tunaweza endelea. Tuta-introduce hawa baadaye. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And now I want to invite the following. Peter Wala akuje hapa. Wingat House Francis Milia. Karibu.
CS for Interior and National Administration. DCI, sir. Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, all protocol observed. Good afternoon. My name is Francis Milia. I'm Assistant Superintendent of Police. Currently.
Tafadhali wale wanaenda nje, ukienda unarudi tu saa hizi. Mkutano inaendelea, msiende kukaa nje. Asante.
Currently, sir, I'm the Sub-County Criminal Investigating Officer, Nyandarua Central. Here, sir, I'm on behalf of all Sub-County DCI within Nyandarua County, and sir, they are all before you, sir. Sir, I'll be very brief because almost everything has been covered, but as the DCI, our mandate is to investigate serious and complex cases. Therefore, sir, on behalf of the DCI, we don't have offices. So we request your good office to consider building offices for the all sub-county DCI within Nyandarua County. In addition, personnel. We also request the additional of personnel and building good offices with enough space for the officers to be recording statement and interviewing suspects and interrogation of suspect and interviewing of the complainant. Therefore, sir, for the smooth running of the county operation, we request for the above item that I have requested for the good office. Sir, in the interest of the time, I don't have much to add because everything has been said about motor vehicles, have been said mobility. Therefore, I don't want to add. With that few remarks, I thank you very much and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Francis. You have been brief. I now want to invite Mr. Mose Kodek.
Senior officers present, the Ngao team, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Nyandarua team, the prison service, we echo this initiative of Jukwaa Usalama. It's a very good initiative for us to interact with the leadership of the Minister of Interior and our bosses, plus the Wanainji. As Nyandarua Prison, we are committed to our mandate of safe custody of our prisoners and the rehabilitation of our prisoners. Indeed, it's a task which is given to us by the government of Kenya and the laws of Kenya to ensure they are safe and the community is safe. As much as we are putting them into safe custody, we are doing what we call rehabilitation. And our main business, sir, is agriculture. Because Nyandarua is an agricultural zone, and our business is to ensure our inmates have been trained and there is production of specifically potatoes. Sir, we have certified potato seed production, which is at advanced stages. We want to achieve, currently we have 2% of certified potato seeds in the country. So we are pursuing that project, which we appreciate the government for supporting us in terms of input, in terms of trainings. We are being supported by KVIS, which is enabling us to ensure the potato seeds are certified. And very soon, the seeds will go to the common Mwananchi, which is a very important aspect in a bottom-up approach of the government, because we want every farmer to have certified seed, which will increase the production, which will increase something in the pocket of the farmers, and at the end of the day, all of us will increase our GDP as a country. We also appreciate, sir, for the effort the government has put in our officers and the inmates in terms of the welfare, in terms of ensuring our salaries are being reviewed every time, every year, at least there's something going to the pockets of the officers in terms of welfare. However, we face a number of challenges in terms of transportation. We share the same experience with the police and other government agencies. Like in our station, for the last 2 years, we don't have a serviceable vehicle. So we depend on the urgent approach. We request our sister, our brothers in the police to support us and other ministries to support us in terms of transport, which is a big challenge for us to transport inmates and the staff in terms of escort and even to the hospital. Number two, we have challenge of housing. We share the same challenge of housing. Our officers are staying 3 kilometers is where we can get a house to rent, sir. So which means we have a challenge in terms of service delivery and the welfare of our staff. Therefore, we really appreciate for your coming. Even the road to the prison, it is impossible. We appreciate the county government, sir, for the work which you have done to us in terms of sometimes doing some repairs in the road. And we request the county government, if you can still do something from Kifati Primary to the prison, the road is immotorable, so you cannot move with your vehicle to the prison. So the county government, sir, we request you can do something to it. We appreciate the county government. We have been working very close in terms of medical services. We really appreciate. And the writing system. We appreciate the Murkomen, which you have put in our prison. Also, we appreciate on behalf of the prison, appreciate the governor for the good work. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mose. I want to make an observation that I don't know what has happened, because I can see so many seats empty. Kuna watu wengi wameenda nje sana. Tunataka watu wakienda waende kwa mpango. Na hatuna ruhusa ya kwenda kupiga masimu nje. Kama wale wamekaa hapa your supervisors na hawaendi kupiga simu, hata nyinyi msiende kupiga simu huko. Ukitoka unaenda unarudi, sio kuacha vacant spaces like those ones. So I want everybody who is outside na anapaswa kuwa ndani hapa kindly aingie. Mkutano inaendelea. Thank you so much, sir. I now want to invite the officer who is representing the APS, Wingate Mukami.
Honorable guests, sir, Kipchumba Murkomen, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. This Nyandarua County APS fraternity presenting on Jukwaa Usalama. I am Chief Inspector Wingate Mukami, the Sub-County Administration Police Commander, South Kinangop, Sub-County, sir. Sir, today, it's a remarkable Wednesday, the 20th day of August 2025. We feel honored with a feeling that today is really the day that the good Lord has made. We are glad. Sir, we wish to thank our able government for its continued efforts in matters security. Nevertheless, having whatever we have in place, we, the Nyandarua APS fraternity, wish to table just a few challenges that adversely affect us while trying to deliver our mandate. To start with, so we have an outcry for more staffing since personnel strength is on its lowest. The whole county has a very few number AP officers. I wish to preserve the number. It can shock you, sir. This number, in the last 5 years, 5 years ago, the number which is here, sitting as the APS personnel in the county, it used to serve only 2 sub-counties very effectively. Mathematically, I've preserved the number. It clearly tells that there is a real deficit of many personnel that will help us to deliver with ease, sir. Another challenge, sir, is that logistically, we are not equipped with enough motor vehicles, a challenge that is affecting most departments. For instance, the whole county, out of 10 sub-counties, the APS has only 5 government-leased vehicles. Further, we have housing issues as well as service lands that are not yet titled. The existing camps have owned and inadequate houses to hold officers, and that some land parcels are yet to be fully demarcated and titled. Sir, the titling and legal ownership of those land parcels, it also affects our Wanchikos. For instance, I know of 2 very severe cases that have taken decades to solve the ownership of the land. We also have lack of CCTV installations in our major towns, which is also another challenge, as officers cannot make proper follow-up on crimes committed in towns. For instance, during the previous mandamanos, we could only ask the neighboring banks or business people to help us with the CCTV footage. So it means that security-wise, we are not well equipped. There is also a lack of proper communication gadgets, as mobile phones sometimes go off, especially during public crisis. Again, with the example of the previous mandamanos. Sir, we are crying for this menace of sale of clothes that resemble police attires. If only we can have a policy that is controlling the printing, the manufacturing of those attires that resemble police attires. It's not easy for the public to quickly differentiate. Hence, when thugs invent in such clothing, most public conclude, and I quote, walikuwa ni wezi wamevaa sare za polisi. End of quote. This degrades our public view, sir. Last but not the least, sir, Nyandarua is a specifically challenging county. That's why I'm in a medical attire, which with its geographically unique coldness that adversely affects officers' health, yet it is not clustered as hardship area. It's even worse for the officers with health issues and those who are 50 plus years old. I wish to add, sir, but allow me, sir, to have a parting shot. Nationally, police officers ni wachezaji wa Security United Club. Therefore, we wish to borrow a quote from a mchezaji mmoja wa Harambee Stars, Mr. Mushiri, who while he was being interrogated just the other day, he quoted mchezaji ni morar. End of the quote. We wish to have a peaceful Nyandarua and a peaceful Kenya. Thank you, sir.
How many members of public came here officially invited from their divisions? Inua mkono. Simameni. So you can see they are not even 40, are not even 30. I know they're supposed to be 100 and something, but I cannot see 100 up. Okay? So when you walienda market, ndio wapitie hapa waende na deputy county commissioner. Should not be part of our record for other reasons. And that should be confirmed by the relevant officers. The chiefs and the assistant chiefs and the OCSs, when you mekaa nyuma, you can move forward to occupy these vacant seats so that we can, please ketini, wananchi, to get here, asante sana. All of you, everybody, you can move. There are many spaces hapa katikati wapi. Let's come closer, we become closer to each other, kuliko tukue scattered. Just occupy the next seat. Even these seats iko mbele hapa, the OCPDs. Yeah. Kama ni OCPD ama nani, you can occupy the hizi za mbele. Or sub-county. Police commanders can move to the front. Some of you can move to the front one. Yeah. Namna hiyo. Ndio tukiongeleshana hakuna wengine scattered wako nyuma huko. Sasa wenye tumebaki ndio tulikuja mkutano. And then if you go out for health break, let's minimize so that we finish haraka, so that it doesn't distract the person who is nini. There's still space hapo katikati, moving accordingly. Thank you. Proceed, Arsi.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Peter Wara, who is the OCPD, representing others. Wara.
Thank you, sir. Our chief guest. Here is Peter Alekowala, Sub-County Commander Mirangine. I have a few things, although the officers have said, and I wish to stress the same so that what is affecting the sub-counties and officers at large. We have a problem of personnel, and we know the ministry is doing something, and soon we are going to have more officers. The problem we have in Nyandarua is officers are being transferred and no replacement. And we are asking that when some officers are transferred from this county to other areas, if you take a driver, give us a driver. If you take a technician, please give us a technician. We have so many police stations we have around here do not have the OCS in charge, the chief inspectors. So we are lacking full structure of the same. We have a chief inspector, no any other inspector to assist. Akitaka kwenda nyumbani, it is a problem. We start moving around. So please, in staffing, consider us. Also, we ask the training of our personnel. These junior officers, we used to have traffic courses, investigation courses. These courses, we need them because it will enhance our investigation. And we need our officers to undergo these courses, and we know our Inspector General and the administration, they are doing so much in that field, but we ask to enhance for the junior officers. The issue of transport has been talked about. We have a problem, and we know you are addressing, and we ask that you increase us fuel, because, for example, one vehicle that is there serving around 5 and their location. So we ask, when you go back, please think about to increase the allocation of fuel. We shall be very happy. Sub-county commanders do not have vehicles. We are asking we be assisted with more so that our mobility and our work within can be so smooth. Another thing is, like in Nyandarua County, we don't have a county lorry. It's the only county that we don't have a lorry that can assist in mobility of officers in a large number. So we are asking to be considered for the same, and also we have had a problem. Drivers have not been trained. If we did not march, because the most drivers we have, we got them after the marcher, and they are now, most of them are retiring. So we are asking another course to be assembled for drivers so that they can get permits to drive government vehicles. On welfare of the officers, I know much has been talked about transport and now welfare. We are, the morale of a police officer is when officers are seen, when they have a problem like sickness, a death of officers, there is a movement and there's a way. We are seeking a good, I don't know which language to use, but these officers, since when we were employed and we have been in this service for quite a long time, we used to go and bury our own. We used to give the families confidence when they see officers accompanying their own. But we have pending bids of deceased officers that we cannot afford. We use transport to Likopa, to Kaenda, to Kazika, hatujai lipwa, haijawai lipwa. So we are wondering, that welfare inafanya polisi wanakuwa, and our beloved CS, you know, you have been with us, you know all this. Please come with us. We are begging you on the welfare. Ya hii officers, uniform, transport, sickness, when they go, insurance yetu ile ya polisi, tukienda, tunashughulikiwa. Hiyo tu vitu ndio inafanya tukitembea, tunacheka, and you know, a proud officer and a smart officer is a confident officer, and the country is secure with such persons. The other thing is, when we are serving members of public, we have capes, we have government chemists. When we have arrested some of these items, we want them tested for prosecution. They take too long. Until wananchi wanaanza kufikiria, tunaweka tukingojea pesa hongo. Na hiyo inafanya we lack a lot of confidence with the members of public, because it has not been processed for quite a long time. So we are asking to get experts even at county level so that we can process some of these things fast. The other thing, as people have said, is hardship allowance. Hapa iko baridi. Na so many have said, na hii baridi inakonga sisi wasee. Hii wasee, tunataka kufanya kazi, lakini baridi. So, another welfare that I must reiterate on is the housing. We have a problem with the security of our police stations. We have a problem with the land title deed of our police stations. Some of them were carved from
DC's offices or some were camps before, and they are not well demarcated. Lastly, national government, CDF, it is supposed to facilitate security and education. We are asking and seeking that that board that facilitates the security matters, we are asking at least a member of the security committee to be there to facilitate, so that when they allocate money for police station, we can take an OCPD to follow, and when they allocate for APS, to take alternating members on that committee, so that we can easily look at how to implement and how the money is being used, and we can advise them the kind of houses that they can build for the police. Otherwise, thank you so much. We are very happy to have you in Nyandarua. You have had our problem of baridi. Please remember us. Thank you so much.
Na umejua wewe ndio wa kwanza kuchuna.
Do the chiefs sit kwa CDF? NGCDF? They are not there. Who is in NGCDF? DCC peke yake. Na kwa nini kange pesa police station? Wapi DCC? Ukikuja mwenye under present useme what usually happens. The person who will come later to present.
Thank you sir. Wa mwisho kabisa kutumalizia katika kitengo hicho cha wafanyikazi wa serikali ni DCC Mike Ororotua. Maariza ndio tuingie kitengo cha wananchi.
Wasiri, the Deputy Governor of Nyandarua, and all protocol observed. My name is Michael Ololtua, Deputy County Commissioner, Nyandarua Central, and Chairman, DCC's Welfare, Nyandarua County. Without further ado, sir, on behalf of the DCCs, from the onset, we welcome you to Nyandarua and sincerely thank you for making us visible once again. Sometimes we are visible by wananchi for the wrong reasons, and sometimes we are visible for good reasons. This is a good reason, and once again, we can raise our heads up. You have made us proud. Thank you very much, Wasiri. Secondly, before I continue, Wasiri, just a clarification. We just